Division, and in this video it is the vendor reset, so I'll show you all my recommendations on items selling around the world of the Division on what you should collect this week. So keep watching the video to find out what we have for sale this week. Okay, so starting in the base of operations this week in the gear vendor, we have a Tenacious Mask here, 859 on armor, but it does come with 260 on stamina there. So Tenacious does increase the damage by 10% for 10 seconds when using a med kit. It does come with 4% all resistance as his major attribute, and 15% there as his minor attributes of blind and death resistance. In the Dark Zone gear vendor in the base of operations this week, there is a prototype performance mod here that does come with 7% turret duration. So if you do use that turret and you're looking to keep it up longer than it currently does, then you've got the prototype performance mod here to complement your build. Over in the advanced weaponry vendor in the base of operations, just a few items worth speaking about in here this week. First of all is the MP5ST. Now it does come with 21% critical hit chance. As its talents there, it does come with brutal, commanding and deadly. So obviously with brutal you're getting the headshot damage, which is increased by 12% when using the weapon, and then you're getting deadly there, so critical hit damage is increased by 15% on top of the 21% that you've already got. Just looking at here then, I would roll away command in there, and I would probably look to put competent in its place, or even maybe responsive should you need to, but not a bad looking MP5ST here this week. Also as well, there is a suppressor in here. It's the Omega rifle suppressor. It does come with 18% headshot damage, 4% critical hit damage and 2.5% critical hit chance. And also as well, we do have the Pro Red Dot sight. It does come with 16% critical hit damage, 4.5% optimal range and 2.5% critical hit chance. The special equipment vendor in the terminal this week, we do have our normal exotic named weapons here, so always just worth checking these out if you have purchased them already, and then if there is one that's better than what you've already got. But just looking at the Liberator here this week, a little bit on the low side at 18% in terms of enemy armor damage, but it does come with deadly, focused and responsive. There's his 3 talents. So with deadly and focus, some great talents to have on a deadly and responsive, which is some great talents to have on a weapon there. I would just recommend rolling away focus there, and if it was me, I'd put competent in its place, and you've got a very nice Liberator in terms of talents. Also as well, there are some other good items that I want to mention in here this week, and the first one that I want to mention is the Reclaimer backpack. Now if I can find it, yeah, so here it is. It's the Reclaimer support backpack, 1329 on armor, which is almost at the maximum armor capacity that this backpack will give you. 1272 on electronics, so it is the highest roll that it can give. 11885 on health and 16% on burn resistance. Personally, I'd look to roll away burn resistance, put ammo capacity in its place, and you have got a very nice Reclaimer backpack there. So if you do run with Reclaimer, or you're looking to run with Reclaimer, then come and pick up this backpack because it is an excellent one to have. Also as well, there is a Predator's Mark knee pads here, 1514 on armor, 1254 on stamina. It comes with 8% critical hit damage, and then you've got 27% bleed resistance, 31% disrupt resistance and 13% damage to elites. Also as well, your mods in here this week is your prototype firearms mod, 230 firearms, so it's on the very low side, and it comes with 2.5% exotic damage resilience. And then you have a prototype performance mod here, which comes with 4% mobile cover damage resilience. Over in the special blueprints vendor in the terminal this week, now I do have most of these blueprints, that's why they're not showing, but I will go through you with what's here. You do have the Super 90256 blueprint this year. You've got the classic M44 carbine blueprint at 256. You've got a pair of firearms knee pads at 256. A stamina backpack at 256. There is also the Omega rifle suppressor tan, which does come with reduced threat, headshot damage and then 2 random slots, and that's a power level 34. There's a power level 34 compensator as well that comes with stability and then 2 random slots. So also as well the stamina gear mod at level 34 and the firearms gear mod at 34. So if you haven't collected any of those blueprints, that's what you have here this week. Over in the DZ2 safe house this week, there is a few things that's worth noting and collecting from here. First of all is a specialised backpack. It comes with 1166 in terms of its armour, but it does come with 1268 out of a possible 1272 in firearms. So if you don't know, specialised adds 200% of your firearms and stamina and then turns that into skill power. It does come with its major attribute there as 12,740 health, and its minor attribute at 15% disrupt resistance. Also as well, there is a very nice looking nimble holster here. 921 on armor. It's got a flat across the board, a minimum of 1200. So 1252 on firearms, 1251 on stamina, and 1266 on electronics. And its major attribute comes at 3.5% critical hit chance. So a very nice nimble holster this week that is definitely worth collecting. In the DZ9 safe house this week, there is a few items just also worth noting. First of all is the Mask of the Nomads, 987 there on armour. It does come with 1271 on firearms, 4% health on kill and 16% disorientation resistance, so a nice Nomads mask there. Also as well, there is a final measure vest at 1962 armour, 1256 on stamina, 9% skill haste, 4% health on kill, and a nice 56% there on ammo capacity. Also as well, there is a Deadeye trigger gloves here. It is rolled on electronics, so I'd recommend rolling that away onto firearms. It does come with 975 on armor, 4305 maximum rifle damage, 7% enemy armor damage, and 15% critical hit damage. So a very nice pair of Deadeye gloves there as well that you can look to collect. Over in your DZ8 safe house this week, there is a vigorous chest piece here. It is rolled on 1270 on electronics, so you could look to roll that away should you wish and put it onto stamina or firearms, but it is a very high roll there on electronics, 1270 out of 1272. It does come with 8% skill haste, 5% enemy armor damage, and 51% ammo capacity. Also as well, there is a pair of Savage gloves here. They are rolled on electronics, so you'd want to roll that away and put it onto firearms. It does come with 6.5% enemy armor damage, 863 SMG damage, and 5.5% critical hit chance. So we have a short video this week in terms of the Bender reset, but there are some excellent items out there that are worth picking up and some very nice god roll pieces, so I definitely recommend picking up anything that I have shown this week. Now if you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and like I said, I do these videos every week, and if you have any recommendations on what you'd like to see in the videos, then drop a comment below. But thank you everyone for watching, agents, and I'll see you all soon. Take care.